How's it going, GP fam? It's your boy here, Bizarro, bringing you that sweet content you've been asking for. Welcome to another video from Galactic Perspective. Today we've got you the lowdown on the new Black Widow movie that came out this past weekend. This video is free of spoilers, but if you don't want to risk it and knowing anything about this movie, be sure to click off now. Still here? Let's continue. The Galactic crew met up to watch this film together, and after, we decided to give you the perspective we had of this film. Before we jump in, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell to be notified for more Galactic content from the GP crew. New videos drop Tuesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Without further ado, kick back, relax, silence those phones, crack open those bottles of Yoo-Hoo, because we're going back to the movies. Opinion of the film?
I enjoyed it. Like we were talking about before, it wasn't really a Marvel top movie as far as the feel goes. I mean, there were some moments at the end that was kind of, I don't know, kind of felt like a put on to me, but overall it's pretty good. If you know who David Harbour is from the Stranger Things, he has a really good character in the movie. It's more of a comic relief than anything. It was pretty good. You got to, of course, see timelines between Civil War and Infinity War. Tells the backstory of some stuff that happens with Black Widow, and it kind of ends on where it picks up in Infinity War. And also, at the very end, stay tuned for the extra scene.
Alrighty, what do you think, man?
Overall, I think it was a good movie. I'd give it 2 thumbs up. I'm glad to see Romanoff's background. I think that's one of the things that's been lacking. You don't know where her character comes from. So, to me, I think wrapping that up, especially now that her character is gone from the MCU, I think that was kind of a good closure. I am excited to see about the ending. The extra scene, I think given all the news and stuff that we know, I think that's going to be interesting to see. So again, if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. It's good, but that's my opinion.
I thought it was marvelous, and yes, I was thinking that the whole movie, but no kidding, it was great. It's definitely worth a watch. Not super strong ties to the rest of the MCU, so you don't have to watch the rest of the movies to get this movie. Strongly suggest watching it.
We had a great time going to the theater again, especially as a group. There's simply nothing like going and watching a film on the big screen. As you can tell, my reaction to the film is absent from the footage you just watched. You can hear me, but I have no reaction to the film. I wanted to do it here at the end of this video. While I love the Black Widow character and finally we get to see her in her own solo movie, this film feels out of place. All the delays didn't help things, but mostly that was out of Disney's hands. This movie really feels like it should have been placed between Civil War and Infinity War, since the timeline matches anyway, or at least somewhere close to those movies. Mix that with the disappointment of no other Avenger being present in this film, especially Hawkeye, which really makes this movie feel so separate. Like Lordy said, you can watch this film and have not watched any of the other MCU films and not feel like you don't know what's going on. With all that said, the movie's plot and progression are solid. The effects look amazing, and it's finally nice to see Black Widow's backstory. On top of that, we finally get to see what happens in Budapest after all this time. For what it is, this movie is a good movie and a great send-off for Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow character. I highly recommend this for any MCU fan, especially if you love Black Widow or Scarlett Johansson. This is a great movie to watch as is. Have you watched the movie? Give us your spoiler-free perspective down in the comments section below. And while you're at it, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more out of this world content. This has been the Bizarro and the rest of Galactic Perspective. Until next time.